Here's Johnny.
Welcome to my nightmare.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Let me play with this, Daddy.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Fear Freaks Podcast. My name is Braden.
I'm Destiny.
And we are the Fear Freaks. And we are officially celebrating 1 year of doing this show together tonight. 1 whole year. We made it. Destiny is in utter shock that we have made it doing a show together for an entire year without having to kill one another. So, Destiny, hey, congratulations on making it 1 full year running a show with me. How do you feel?
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here with a dead face, like just you got just like the dead expression. That's what I'll say. Dead expression. There you go. Not a dead face.
Yeah, I know I did my makeup a little different today, but
I know. Let me ask: is that like a Wednesday theme like going on? Is that what that is? Did I get it?
Yes.
Heck yeah! And you've watched it, right? You've watched it in its entirety.
Yes.
Okay. And what is your first general impression thoughts? Because I know that's going to be in your world of horror when we get there. But what is like your first general impression thoughts of Wednesday?
Overall, I really enjoyed it. I have a little issues, a little bit. But overall, I really, really enjoyed it. And I'm excited for season 2, which hasn't been announced. But I think it's safe to say we're going to get a season 2.
I was going to say, when you get a filmmaker like Tim Burton, and now it's literally competing with Stranger Things 4 for the most streamed hours within like the first week or something. You can pretty much bet that we're getting a season 2 announcement here soon. I have not had the chance to watch it yet. I haven't even started it. My sister, I literally showed up on Thanksgiving and she was on like episode 4. She was watching it. She was like, "Hey, have you started this yet?" I was like, "No, I haven't." She was like, "Okay, well, you need to get on it," which is funny because my sister, she's a big reader. She hardly ever watches any sort of TV shows, but she is also a huge Jenna Ortega fan right now. So, and as is a lot of other people, right? Like, I mean, Jenna Ortega is like masterful for her age and everything. So, I think that's definitely something that I do want to start here very, very soon. But before we continue further, I want to say hello to everyone that is in the chat. Thank you guys for being here on this 1 epic year celebration. Technically, 1 year isn't until Friday, but it falls within the same week as, we wanted to do this the week that we started this. So that's why we're doing it here tonight. But we've got Carl Kelly. What's going on? Welcome in. Grubby1. Thank you so much for being here. We definitely appreciate that. Lamontre, what's up? He's proud of us both. And Lamontre, I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm proud of you for making it here and celebrating with us. Shaheem of the Dead. It's been a minute since we've seen you here, but welcome. We're glad to have you here. We got a Gory. Good Real Brett Man. What's going on? Welcome in. Mike Johnston. Atanis. How is it going? Ashton, Brandon, Ashton, Mike, good. Who am I missing? Am I missing anyone? I was just telling Destiny before this that I am honestly very bad at catching everybody. Denise, what's going on? Welcome in. Love the show, and we love you very much. Billy the Puppet, congratulations to both. Billy's in here, and he's going to ask us to play a game here in a second. I actually personally invited him. So we're going to have a Saw game to play within. I'm kidding. Totally kidding. Maybe when we actually start Saw, we can do something like that. I'm going to win that. Jason, what's going on? Happy Thanksgiving, and happy Thanksgiving to you, and happy almost December. Tomorrow is December 1st of 2022. Where the hell did this year go? I have absolutely no idea. It's honestly been an insane year. Just with a whole bunch of different things, so many different, moving parts, at least on my end. So yeah, I'm ready, needless to say, for this year to be over. But Destiny, what is going on within your world of horror this week? What's going on with you?
Obviously Wednesday. We already talked about that.
Yep.
Besides that, I did watch the new 2 episodes of Criminal Minds Evolution. So far, it's been pretty good. They're allowed to cuss now, which they could cuss before, but like the occasional what you can say on TV. They're dropping F-bombs now.
Do they have new showrunners? Is it on a new network or is it?
I want to say no. If they're allowed to cuss and stuff, like, I don't think so. I think it's just on Paramount Plus. But so far, the 2 episodes, they've been good. The new episode comes out on Thursday, so I'm excited. But that did inspire me to go back to the very beginning of Criminal Minds and rewatch it to fully catch up, because I know a lot of people haven't watched it in the chat, so I don't want to just say who, but it's also been a while. But 2 really important characters leave season 11 and 12. One left, one got fired, which was not fair. Not fair that he got fired. But so when that happened, I was already heartbroken over the first one. The second one happened. I was like, I can't watch it anymore. So I stopped watching it. So there's like 3 seasons I haven't fully seen, but I want to go back and start from the beginning because I love Criminal Minds. It was one of my favorite shows growing up. I watched it all the time with my mom. So that's all I've watched. I'm on episode like 18 of the first season, and I just started Sunday after I watched the 2 episodes. So all I watched is Criminal Minds the past couple days.
Yeah, I know you were telling me that yesterday. I know that you've told me that I've needed to watch that. I have not ever watched Criminal Minds, so that it's definitely going to be something that I have to sit down and binge eventually. There's a lot of stuff I want to catch up on right now, like a lot of new stuff that I want to watch for sure. So, now that Christmas time is coming, well, is there anything else that you watched besides Criminal Minds and Wednesday, or are those just the only 2?
No, that's it. I've kind of given up on my goal of watching 300 new movies. It's probably not going to happen, especially now that I'm watching Criminal Minds. But, I couldn't help myself.
Yeah. No, I mean, next year, I know that Edgar Wright is actually watching. He's watched a movie a day. Like, I know back in like August, I saw that he had an updated list of what like his movies that he's watched a day. So he's watched a film a day like since January 1st. And I'm also like, yeah, well, that sounds great, but it's also Edgar Wright and he is a filmmaker for a living. So when he's not filming, he has time to actually sit down at home and just watch movies all day or at least watch one. I mean, like, I'd love to do that, but I don't know if my schedule right now would allow that to like actually sit down, and depends on how long the movie is and whatnot too. But
I would love to do that. I don't think my attention span will allow me, one
film a day. I honestly think like, but it would need to be stuff that like I haven't seen before, or it'd have to be stuff that I haven't seen in a long time.
Because it's easy to rewatch a movie you've already seen. Like, I watched 60 movies in October, but I would say like at least 45 of them were movies I've already seen. Like, that's so easy to watch. When it's something new, you have to pay attention, fully pay attention. I think it's a little bit harder.
Yeah, yeah. Cause like if you're just watching a movie that you've seen before, like, I mean, I hate going on my phone during like, movies in general, but like I could actually sit there if I wanted to and like look at something on Facebook and still understand what's going on. But if it's something that I've never seen before, no, phone's got to be face down. I don't want anybody to bother me while I'm watching it. I want to give my full attention span to what the filmmaker is trying to say, even if it sucks. Like you always hope that if a movie sucks, that the ending is at least like good, like, because a movie can really be bad, but it can have such a kick-ass ending that, it kind of redeems it in a way. So that's kind of always my hope. If a movie is just really shitty throughout it, the odds of the ending being very good or even just good, or even passable, is very, very slim. But just in case, I like to keep my attention for the entire movie. There's a couple people I missed here in the chat, and I do apologize. So 5-star, he's here. He says, can't believe it's been a year. It feels like yesterday we were on episode 1. It really does feel like just a couple weeks ago we were on the first episode, and we've covered so much throughout the course of this year. So, it's crazy to think that that we're already here. Who else did I miss? Did I miss anybody else, or was it just 5-star? I think I saw Faith and let me see here. But I think Faith and Media. Sorry if I missed you. I can't find your comment right now, but welcome. Glad to have you guys here. Billy says, greetings, and I want to play a game. Your goal is to watch the Saw series. Also, what are your thoughts on Tobin Bell coming back as Jigsaw for Saw X? I'm excited. I'm excited that he's going to be back. I hope that he serves a purpose for being in the movie, other than just popping in and being like, okay, I'm here because they want the movie to make money and do well. Yeah. I mean, shit, I enjoyed Spiral, man. I enjoyed that movie without him. So, I liked the little Easter egg of it existing in the same world of Saw. Like, he was the notorious Jigsaw killer. But I was one of those peeps that loved Spiral. Like, I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. It was honestly, in my opinion, one of the biggest surprises of last year. So I don't know if this is going to be a continuation of that, or if this is going to be a continuation of like Saw 7 or something, or I don't know. Like, because I did not like Saw 3D. I do not like that movie very much at all.
No. I don't know. Saw is definitely not my favorite franchise. I've seen them all. And I really did enjoy Spiral. Like you said, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to, and I thought the end was really good. The twist I don't think was that great, but I thought the ending kind of made up for that. I guess it's cool he's coming back. It just feels like, what else are we doing, They've already done so much with his character after killing him off, but still finding a way to bring him back. And they're just bringing him back again after it's been so long without him.
Yeah.
Just because, we didn't have a Saw movie for a while, and then we got one. He wasn't really in it. Just to bring him back, I hope it's, like you said, for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw the picture of him, I guess, filming on the set. And it's I keep hearing about Saw X coming out, and then I forget it's happening. I feel like there's not a lot of buzz around it, I guess. So, I don't know. Maybe when we get closer, I'll get more excited. But right now, Saw's just not my thing.
Yeah, I mean, Saw, because I love the first 3. Mm-hmm. I'd say I love the first 3. Saw 4 is okay. Saw 5 isn't the worst. I like Saw 6 a lot. And then it's they have a really good sequel with Saw 6. And then it's Saw the final chapter comes, and it's the final chapter. Then they waited 10 years, and then they resurrected, or not 10 years. Saw the final chapter is 2011. They waited 6 years and then resurrected Jigsaw again with the movie Jigsaw. And Tobin Bell was obviously back for that. I wasn't big on Jigsaw either. It had a very different feel than a lot of the other Saw movies. Because normally I look at Saw movies, they're they've got the grainy feel to them and all that. Jigsaw, not only was the story just very bland and whatnot, it just also had a completely different feel than the previous Saw films. And then Spiral came around, and it was actually a fresh take on it, and that's why I really liked it more than I anticipated, because it was different. And I hope that they continue with that. And I don't care what anyone says. I really liked Chris Rock in that role as well. So, that's just me. And then Aaron says that he thinks I forgot to mention him. Aaron, I do apologize if I forgot to mention you. So welcome. Glad to have you guys here. And guys, feel free to ask questions tonight too. That's what we're doing. We're chatting. We're answering questions, and to answer what's in my world of horror. I know I haven't done that yet. literally nothing. So, I've had zero time to sit down and just watch anything this week. And if I have sat down to watch something, it was like what? Or on Thanksgiving, I watched A Christmas Story Christmas. That's not horror, but I did watch that. And I also watched the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. But those are two things that maybe take up like 2 full hours, like total. So, it's just been quick stuff that I've gotten to watch. And then the weekend came and I had no time to watch anything. If something was on, it was just genuinely like I shut it off within like 20 minutes or fell asleep to it. So, let's see here. Brandon says that Destiny's spiral poster pics were hilarious. I don't remember those.
I posted, I think I'm still in the group, but I don't post in there. I posted those pictures there. Bro, people are being mean to me. Someone left a comment or like a gift. I was like, what? Never responded, pussy. Someone else said my feet look too big. I have a child-sized foot. I have little feet. I wear a size 6 in women's and a 4 in kids.
Hey,
I can wear kid shoes.
Hey, sometimes pictures sometimes pictures will make body parts look bigger than they actually are. So,
well, I have small feet. Someone else said to not wear sandals. And I said, okay, any more fashion advice? Again, no response. If you're going to talk shit and I respond, you better keep going because, I want to have fun now. But I do remember those pictures. It's so awkward taking pictures, with the posters outside of the theater, especially during, daylight, because I'm always worried someone's watching because it looks weird. So all my pictures of posters are usually really awkward. I think you can feel it through the picture. Dude, my cat is literally in my closet up top, crawling on the hangers. She's on top.
I was wondering what you were looking at. Did she just fall?
To this bottom. Oh, bye. Sorry.
It's okay.
Get out. Come on now. I'm gonna get hurt. She did it earlier and she climbed all the way to the top. She scratched me when I was trying to get her down because I was scared. Then she just plopped down like it was nothing. I thought she was stuck up there.
Oh my gosh.
Both of my cats have been bad. The dog that I have has been terrible. I'm done with the animals.
Oh my gosh.
They're stressing me out.
So what do you call it? We might have a new cat best friend because a cat around the neighborhood is just it's just a cat that their owner just lets them out or whatever. Mm-hmm. But it was following me up to my door today. And it genuinely scared me. I came out of the bush and I was like, oh my goodness. I thought it was like a bobcat. I was like, if it was a bobcat, I was about to kick it because I'm like, this cat just genuinely keeps following me. And I have no idea what I'm gonna do if it just follows me up to the door one day. And I have no idea because I love animals, so I just might be like, all right, buddy, come on.
Come on. I love cats. They're fun.
Yeah,
They're
definitely more of a dog person, but I also don't hate cats.
You seem like a dog
don't
person.
like them. I don't like them as much as I do dogs, but I also am not somebody that just, I despise cats just for the sake of despising them. No, because there are people like that. They're like, oh, I hate cats.
My cats are they're a little crazy. They do get crazy, but they're always playful, cuddly. They're always really sweet. They just get a little wild sometimes. Yeah. But you're definitely the dog person and I'm the cat person. I think we give off that energy.
For a fact. And I love my dogs, honestly, more than a lot of things in life. I love them a lot. So
I would do something for my cats. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep. And that's just how animals roll. They're lucky that they have people that care about them very much.
One day I went to go eat dinner. We had just gotten dinner, real excited. And then I look over and I see this bug because I see Thorn staring. And I was like, what is he doing? It's a bug looking back at him. So they're face off. And I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't know what the bug was. Turns out it was I think it was a praying mantis or a stick bug. I think it was a praying mantis. Spits at my cat. Oh my God, I grabbed that fucking shoe and I hit that thing so hard, and it was little. It didn't need that. But I was like, you want to fuck with my child? You want to come at me right now? I said, wow. And then
Yeah.
I freaked out because I thought my cat was going to die. Turns out they're not poisonous. Their spit just tastes bad. So you
Oh,
won't eat them.
okay.
But still, I was like,
Good
how
to know.
fucking dare you?
So anybody out there that was just thinking about eating a praying mantis, just don't do it.
Don't do it. They're going to
Don't do
taste
it.
bad. And they
Don't eat a
will
bug.
spit like a
Don't eat
llama.
it. There's only one time, and I see if you, I've starred a few of your guys' questions that we're going to get to. Don't worry. I promise you guys that. I have them starred. I'm starting to do that now so I don't forget. But there was one time I was on vacation. I was on a cruise. We were in Belize, and we were on like an excursion, and we were in the forest, and they picked up these little fire ants. Like they were like cinnamony. Like if you eat them, like they give you like a cinnamon flavor or whatnot. So I tried it, and it actually worked. Like it actually tasted like cinnamon. It just tasted like what do you call it? The hot tamale candy that you can get.
Oh, I love those.
It's pretty much what it tasted like. So I only ate one though. I didn't want to take a handful of them and just be like, because if I felt them crawling in my mouth, nope. Mm-mm.
Ew.
But I tried it. Like, that's what vacation's for, is trying new things. So I was like, you know what? Okay, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Let's try this. Now, the one thing I'll never do is on an island is eat like any burgers with like fried insects on it. Nope. Can't catch me doing it. There's apparently a restaurant in Georgia, I think it is, where you can get it's called the Tarantula Burger. And you get a burger that has a tarantula on it. Let me see if I could look this up. Hold on. Tarantula burger. Oof. It's gonna give me fucking chill. This is like
Away from the microphone.
I'm just kind of like,
That TikTok sound?
Yeah. No, genuinely. Like, oh my goodness. So yeah, this is all from like it's the Tarantula Challenge. And this is actually what it looks like. Hold on, stand by. Tarantula Challenge. It's craft beer. Where's it at? This brewery will serve you a tarantula burger, but only if you're lucky. So only if you're lucky. Like, you're so lucky you get a tarantula burger. Here, let me share. Like, look at this. It's actually like this is it. Like it's right here on the burger, or like this is like what it looks like. So yeah, it's the Tarantula Challenge. You can get it on a burger.
Kind of looks like a mushroom.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you couldn't catch me doing it.
No, I think I'm good on that.
Nope. Like that just couldn't catch me doing it. So I remember I think someone sent that to me actually one time, and that's how I figured out about it. And now that I have seen it, anytime that I felt that it would be necessary to bring it up, I share it with other people so they can share the same thing that I've witnessed. So, you ever do that? Like, you hear something, so you have to tell somebody else something just so you're not alone in the experience,
Absolutely.
So yeah, that is what you can get at this brewery. So Shaheem says, Destiny, what are your thoughts on that 70s show sequel, that 90s show?
I'm very excited. When they first announced it, I didn't think it was going to actually happen. And then when we got the trailer, I was like, oh my God. I cried a little bit. Like, I had tears in my eyes because that 70s show and Bob's Burgers, those are my top shows. And I grew up watching that 70s show like on repeat. So I'm really excited for it. I thought the trailer looked good. Kitty and Red, they look so good. It seems like it's going to be fun. It probably won't have the same feeling of the original, because even if you go back and watch the original, some of it's a little racy, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So it's probably not going to be in the same vein, but I think that's fine. As long as they're still joking around smoking weed, which they are. You see that in the trailer, like, and we're gonna see pop-ups of like the original cast coming through. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I will be watching it probably like the first day it comes out. I'm really excited.
It's just one season right now, right?
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's probably gonna get canceled, but we'll see after one season. One of my friends on Instagram sent me the screenshot or like the post. It's like a That 70 Show sort of fan account. They took a bunch of tweets from Twitter and like posted them, and one of them was mine.
Oh, look at that. That's awesome.
I was like, holy shit, that's me.
Destiny's just been featured on a lot of different movie stuff this year. So that's awesome.
No money though.
Got a big year coming up in 2023. I could feel it.
Huh. Okay.
you're like, if you say so, but and then Brettman asks, he's like, best Fear Freaks moment of the year, and have you all completed your Christmas shopping? Have you completed your Christmas shopping?
Not completed. I would say probably like 70% done though.
70%.
So,
that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. I'd say after, because like right after Thanksgiving, right around Black Friday is like when all the Christmas shopping starts on my side of everything. So I'd say I'm about 85%. I've only got a few more people I gotta buy for. So, like I'm pretty much there. Last night we had our Starbucks Secret Santa exchange, so we did that very early. Yeah, well, we did our holiday celebration last night. So, and I know that a lot of people are busy and everything throughout December. I mean, these next few weekends, like these next 3 weekends, like I've got, like Abby and I both have crazy busy shit going on. So, it's, it definitely made sense. But I just got this like Bath and Body, like men's packet or whatnot. So pretty nice. I was like, nice. This is stuff that I can use. It's actually on the floor here. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know. Let's see. So it's the Man of the Moment pack. So Bath and Body. I don't know if it has a. Oh, it says it's ocean.
Oh, that's a good smell.
I mean, it does smell really good. Like if you like put your nose like right here, you can smell it. Yeah, I like it a lot. So I'm hoping that it looks like that it's got sanitizer, body cream, all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll take it. Oh, and then best Fear Freaks moment of the year. Oh God. What do we want to do? There's a couple of them where we were just dying laughing on the ground. I'd say, and I can't even remember what we were laughing at either. So I think that I'm just going to go on a limb here and just say it's any moment that we were dying to where we almost passed out laughing. I think those are the best moments.
Best moment? I don't know. I feel like I blacked out this year. I don't remember a lot of it. The first thing that comes to mind, it wasn't the best moment, but I was thinking about this while I was getting ready. When you had your fucking friends pop up on the stream.
Oh.
Whenever I was talking about something I was really excited to talk about, and you fucking interrupt me with your friends, and then I'm just like, once we finish, I was like, okay.
No, yeah, that was fun. That was
it wasn't fun.
It was genuine fun. Because I was just talking to them and they were like, hey, just bring us in really quick or whatever. I didn't want them to sit there too long, though. I didn't want them to sit there and be like, I know that you were talking and I'm sorry, but I didn't want them to sit there for that long.
It was either about, I think it was my Eddie Funko Pop. So I was really excited. And then they popped up and I was like, this was my moment with my Funko Pop. Because the first thing I thought of was Unfriended. I was like, who the fuck are these people? Because I hadn't seen them before.
Yeah.
So yeah, not the best moment, but one that definitely sticks out.
One that definitely sticks out for sure. And Tana says this year has been a phenomenal year for horror movies. We got some nice practical effects horror movies this year. I definitely agree. I think that horror fans were eating really good this year. 2023 definitely has a lot to live up to with that, but I will say we do have some good horror coming out with I already know A Quiet Place Day One is not going to disappoint, so I'm definitely excited about that. I would also say that just A Quiet Place is more suspense and thrilling than it is really horror. I know that it's got like horror embedded, but I would consider it more of like a heart pounding thriller or something. Cause like there are moments in those movies like where my heart is just like constantly it's beating at like 100 miles an hour. And I'm also excited to see how how other people like were like took this on the first day of A Quiet Place, of like the universe, right, that they've already set up. In a way, it kind of reminds me of The Walking Dead, how there's different factions of people that like kind of branch out. It also makes me wonder if these characters that we get introduced, being that they survive and whatnot, it makes me wonder if they're going to be in A Quiet Place Part 3 when that comes out. There's a lot of stuff that they can do. They can like branch it off and bring these characters to come face to face with the main cast that we know from these movies, which I think would be a great way to end Day One, like maybe to like where it kind of catches us up to where Part 3 is going to pick up. I don't know what their plan is to do with that. So
I'm excited.
yeah, so am I. What else do we have coming out next year horror wise? Oh, The Exorcist.
Scream 6.
Scream 6. How can I know about Scream 6? The Exorcist is next October. Very nervous about that. I'm just kind of like, oh boy. Is Arachnophobia coming out next year?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it might. Be. If it is, that'll be one I'm looking forward to seeing, just because I know I'm genuinely going to be afraid of that one. So that'll definitely be one that gets me if I get a chance to see that in the theater. Goodreal says Maxine is coming out
next year. Okay.
Yeah,
I remember if it was next year or 2024.
A24 is on a very fast track with that movie, so I'm willing to bet that it'll probably be in production within like the next month and a half. And I mean, they're quick with getting their stuff out. Like, I mean, it's pretty crazy actually how quick they are. I'm trying to highlight some more questions here that we may be getting. Gory asks if that burger is good. I don't know. I'm never going to know because I'm never going to try it. Spiders gross me out in general. Why would I? And just the thought of like, I don't even want to describe the thought that is going. Look, Destiny's like freaking like twirling her shoulders because it's just disgusting.
Just like imagine the feeling in your mouth.
Yeah, no, definitely not. So, Antana says spiders are my number one fear. Same. I hate them. I can't stand them. 5-star. Speaking of bugs, are termites a big issue in your area, Braden? No, they are not. So, I live close to the desert. So the biggest things that are issues are snakes, scorpions, and tarantulas are seasonal. I've yet to see a tarantula since I've been here in Arizona. And I honestly am not really too sure how I'm going to react when I do see one. So, yeah, those are the things that we have out here in Arizona. And also a couple streams ago, I know I talked about the javelinas, those like pig-like things that we have out here. And Destiny was like pig-like things. Pig-like creature. So is it a pig or is it not?
Yeah, well, when you say pig-like, I'm like, okay, so like a boar or like a hog?
No.
We have hogs here, and them bitches are scary. Don't like
hogs?
Yeah, one time, this was a couple years ago when I lived with my mom, and she had picked me up from work one night, and we were going home. We got home, dude, there's at least 20 of them.
Oh, God.
And they are dangerous. Like, they will fuck you up. They will kill you. So we had to like wait, and then we had to run inside. It was really scary because there was just like a whole horde of them. It's like, what the hell are y'all doing out here? We don't have anything for you. And then they just ran off. So, but still, they can fuck you up.
Yeah, I bet. Any animal that like I'm not familiar with, I'm not approaching, not doing it. Can't pay me to do it because I'm gonna be like, no, because that thing can have some sort of superpower and it can just bolt at me, and the next thing I know, my knees are gone. So, that's where my brain goes. Like I'm sitting there and I'm like, it's gonna turn into Sonic the Hedgehog, and all of a sudden he's gonna run right through me, and then my kneecaps are gone. Like I look down, boom, I'm spliced in half, and then my body drops. So yeah, that's where my brain goes. I know it's pretty crazy. My thoughts get pretty wild. Shaheem says, hell no to that creature feature meal. Yeah, hell no to that. Can't catch me. Brandon says, how well do you think Avatar 2 will do at the box office? Well, I'm hoping good because it's been a while since the first one came out. Like it's been 13 years since we've gotten Avatar. And now I know and I respect James Cameron as a filmmaker because he is one that will not release a movie until his full vision is fulfilled. So I respect him as a filmmaker a lot. He obviously needed to wait for the technology to be ready to go to make this movie because the CGI water actually looks just like water. It looks like, it looks unbelievably good. Like I know James Cameron in the past has really critiqued movies like Aquaman and movies that have like the water effects. And he's like, no, that's not how it would look on film. But I'm going to show you in Avatar: The Way of Water how it would look on film or how it should look on film. So, and I saw a tweet like last week saying that this movie needs to cross $2 billion to break even. Now, like the 20th Century Studios is saying that it only cost $250 million to make, but that's like without all of the freaking marketing and everything that they needed to do to make this movie look the way it does, even in marketing. I mean, that is insane. Like that's something that not a whole lot of people think about when they think about major motion pictures, and that's the marketing that goes behind the movie. Because you got to get those trailers made, the posters made, the advertisements made, all that shit. So I hope it does well. I do know it's already sold out in over in India. I know that, but yeah, that's gonna be something. Destiny, have you ever seen Avatar?
No.
Do you care to see Avatar?
Not really.
No. Yeah, and holy cow, man, the runtime, it's 3 hours and 10 minutes. So are you falling asleep right now? Is that what's going on?
No.
No, who else saw that?
Engaged in this conversation.
Who else saw that? Who else saw her just like dozing like this and just sit back up really quick? I saw it. Honestly, any of my Marvel fans in here like is like, are you yawning? Seriously? While I'm breaking it down, that's what Tony Stark says to Drax. Let's see here. 5-star. I knew that was coming that night too because I was in the stream, Braden. Wait, what was coming? What was happening? What were we talking about? I don't remember. Remind me.
We've been talking about Avatar.
Goodreal says, thoughts on the Mean One trailer. Have you seen that?
No, I didn't watch it.
No. I think it looks fun. It looks basically on the same level, at least camera tone wise. It seems like the same level as Terrifier. Just like with like the cinematography feel or just like the color look to it. David Howard Thornton is playing the Grinch or the Mean One. That's like what it's called. So he's playing an evil version of the Grinch. And it's like him versus this girl because the Grinch kills her mom when she's like a young kid. And it's like pretty much a revenge story of like how she's trying to find the Mean One, and they have like this big epic fight. It seems like it's going to be pretty fun. So this week we got Violent Night, and next week we've got the Mean One. The Mean One comes out next week. So
that's crazy,
right?
That's kind of insane. I will say I haven't watched the trailer. I'm not a fan of the poster. the poster just the poster looks like something you would see like on Wattpad that
Yeah.
people make for like fan fictions. So I saw the poster and I was like, I'm not a fan of the poster. It just looks very homemade, I guess. Like it just looks really like cut and
Well, watch
paste.
the trailer. You're gonna see it's pretty low budget, if you ask me. It just looks like
Which
it's gonna be.
respect,
It just looks like it's gonna be a fun time. Honestly, that's it. I mean,
that's what I would expect for
looks
this.
like something I might want to have a few drinks to and just sit down and watch. You know, it
Yeah.
looks like one of those movies. So,
Which, you know, Terrifier, what they did on such a small budget worked for me. So I think this one will probably be the same. Just I didn't really like the poster. Because
yeah,
I think the Terrifier poster looks so good.
yeah.
You know, and then this, it literally looks like something you would see like for a fan fiction. I was like, I don't really like the poster. It kind of, when I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
still gonna, you know, be hopeful. I still think it'll be fun.
I'm also sitting here and I'm just kind of like, how are these movies like? Who's funding these movies? Is my question. Like, you know, I don't know if this went through like Indiegogo, and hey, it has David Howard Thornton in it, and good for him. I'm sure that in this movie he is likely to be the strongest element of it. Likely to be the
Yeah,
strongest
I
element.
can imagine it. His part will be really good.
Yeah, but
It's like,
I don't know about anything else. And the gore might be good if they did the gore right, like if they did stuff like they did with Terrifier. I'm not saying to like the extent of Terrifier, but if they did stuff that has a good amount of gore, I think it might be pretty solid. But yeah, he's likely to be the strongest part of the movie for a fact. But I also saw something on Bloody Disgusting today. It was like Snow Ape versus Ice Shark. And I'm like, it's I saw like the poster for it, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, who is funding these damn movies? Like, what's going on? And it says, yeah, it's now available for DVD, or on DVD on Walmart.com and Amazon. So I'm like, so Bloody Disgusting may have just ran out of stuff to write about today, because if they're advertising for Snow Ape versus Ice Shark, then yeah, cool, I guess.
Hey, you never know. It might be amazing.
Might be a masterpiece.
I used to watch those sci-fi shark movies all the time.
Oh, you mean the Sharknadoes?
No, I'm talking about like Malibu Shark Attack.
Never seen that.
Three-headed Shark Attack.
Nope.
Ghost Shark.
I've seen Ghost Shark.
Ghost Shark.
Ghost Shark, when the kid goes down that slip and slide and the ghost of the shark comes and snatches him. I just want to, like, I literally threw my popcorn bowl in the air the first time I saw that. I was like, are we serious? Like, for those of you that don't know what Ghost Shark is, it's literally about fishermen that kill
It's the title.
It's about fishermen that kill a great white, and the spirit or the ghost of the great white comes back to haunt the town. It's ridiculous.
And like they can show up anywhere where there's water. So
Honestly,
like you said, a water slide, a bathtub, a toilet.
Yep. They can come out of the sink. They can come out of the faucet, you know, like stuff like that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's a couple of good ones. Yeah.
Can't talk shit about Sharknado unless you've seen the real bottom of the barrel shark movies.
Yeah. But hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm seeing a lot of people saying Scream 6 for people, for movies that are coming out next year. And Tana says, even though I'm worried about The Exorcist 2023, it's still my most anticipated horror movie of next year. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's really all going to depend on, actually a lot of things. I'm not even going to say it only depends on one thing. It's going to depend on the music. Obviously, the music is iconic to The Exorcist. It's going to depend on that. It's going to depend on the direction. It's going to depend on
the story.
Yeah, like, which is the single-handedly the most important thing.
Yeah, I was saying, I think the story is like the most important because you know, like I think I almost said David Howard Thornton. David Gordon Green, I think he is a really good director, you know, but like I would say he's good, you know, he's a good director, but sometimes the direction the movies go in makes me a little questionable. And I don't really have a fond connection of The Exorcist. I watched that just this year for the first time in its entirety because it's one of those movies that's been referenced so much. You kind of feel like you've seen it without having to see it. I knew all the crazy parts. And so, like, and I haven't seen the second one, which I've heard is terrible. I haven't seen the third one, which I do really want to watch because I've heard The Exorcist 3 is really great.
It is very, very underrated. And actually,
you know,
I don't even think it's underrated anymore. I think that it's become a point where it's a very big cult classic to where anybody that has seen it has actually very much enjoyed it. And it actually, I know you haven't seen Black Christmas 2019 yet. And
I know you're talking about, though, the
shot. The shot, they try to recreate it. They try to pay homage to it in the worst, cheapest possible way that they could. It's awful. Like I was in the theater watching that movie, and I was like, if this fucker comes out of this door right now, I'm gonna freak out. And it's exactly what happened. I was like, because as soon as the camera was still and I just saw this girl like walking around, I was like, they're about to try and recreate this, and it pissed me off. I was like, that is unbelievable. That is unreal. Like, wow. So, yeah. I hope that Blumhouse never does something like that again, to where they announce a movie in June and have it done and ready for release in 6 months. Like, that's insane. It's unheard of for
and then have it rated R and then make it PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13, because they want it. And there was an article out that even admitted to it, saying that they wanted to make it PG-13 to make it more applicable to audiences. And
yeah,
when I bought tickets for that movie, there was nobody there. It was me, my sister, and her friend. That's it. And like my sister was like, well, maybe, like, because she's heard bad things about it. She was like, well, maybe I'll like it. And literally, like, the end credits started, and she's like, that was bad. That was really bad. So
yeah, like, I want to watch it just to see if I'll like it more, because, you know, I feel like they are definitely aiming it towards a certain audience, and, you know, but I don't care to watch it because I just heard it's terrible.
No, don't recommend it. Just stick with, honestly, it made the 2006 one look like a masterpiece. So, you know, there's that.
Fun. I like that one.
I don't hate it. I don't hate the 2006 one. I actually applaud it for its brutality. It's got some really good kills. It's got some nasty. Oh, the Christmas cookie part. Oh my God.
That's not the worst part of the movie.
That's not even the worst part. It's like the whole backstory with Billy and his mom and everything. It's just
we didn't need that.
No,
That's where I'm like, okay, are you serious?
Yeah.
I thought everything else I can get down with, but that part, the first time I watched the kill count first, you know, like I do.
Of course you did. I mean, why does that not surprise me at all? So
the first time I saw that on my screen watching the kill count, I was like, what the fuck? No. And then when I really watched it, I watched it on my birthday, actually, with my friends who came over for my birthday. And we all passed out. None of us stayed awake. My birthday's in a month.
Yeah, I know. How old are you going to be? 24?
Yeah.
24. Dang. Look at that. You've almost made it another year. Another year around the sun. So, Craig is asking thoughts on Terrifier 2. So we do actually, I do want to say that we have a full episode breaking down the whole movie on the channel. But Destiny, what are your thoughts again on Terrifier 2?
Thought it was a lot of fun, pretty brutal, a good time. Kind of a big surprise, really. I thought I was going to like it, and I ended up really liking it. Definitely one of my favorites this year, I would say.
It's in my top 5. It actually, I think, is in my top 3. So, you know, I very much enjoyed Terrifier 2 a lot. definitely looking forward to seeing where they're going to take the story. Damian Leon, I've actually been seeing some of his tweets, and he has said that he is going he's been posting some interesting theories as to like where the story can go. So if you guys don't follow Damian Leon on Twitter, go do so, because you guys might get some exclusive insight. Like he tweeted asking if who is the main, is it Sienna in Terrifier 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then her brother is Jonathan, right? I'm remembering that correct. So he tweeted asking if the audience thinks that Art the Clown is Sienna and Jonathan's dad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I didn't, but now I do.
Put it in my
Now
head.
I'm thinking that. So that's interesting. Good Real, thank you so much for the super chat. We've got Don't Worry, Des. Braden apparently watches Marvel kill counts. I do not watch Marvel kill counts. There is no Marvel kill counts, not that I know of. So, and that's only because the other night I said something on our show, just joking around wise. I was like, yeah, I just like binged like all of Marvel in like the last hour. And then someone brought up saying that he was like, Braden was watching the Marvel kill counts. There's not a such thing as a Marvel kill count, not that I know of. And if there is, it would be completely new to me. So Byron says, is Sally getting a new release date? So Sally was initially supposed to be out on Friday. I did post an update today saying that we're still working on a few small things with post-production that unfortunately had to cause a delay. And a lot of that has to do with export time and, you know, just making sure that everything kind of aligns. There was just something that was off. So, you know, don't roll your eyes.
I wasn't. I was dancing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're like, who else thinks it just looks like, yeah, sure.
I literally was dancing in my head.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I've been practicing the Wednesday dance.
Okay.
But then there's a sound on TikTok that they keep putting over it, so I have that stuck in my head. So Thank you. Yeah,
you're welcome. Good Real, that sucks, Braden, watching Black Christmas 2019 in theaters. Yeah, it was awful. It was bad. I paid money to see that movie. I supported that movie with a ticket that I bought, and I was very, very disappointed with it at the end. I wish that I hadn't, but you know, what are you going to do? Nothing you can do. So honestly, I'm waiting for it to be streaming for free again, just so I can watch it eventually, and you know, just take all the notes as to what not to do in a movie. So Brandon says, I haven't seen Exorcist 3 in its entirety, but it was playing on TV when I was sleeping at my friend's as a kid, and I woke up right when it zoomed in on the yellow eyes. Oof. Yeah. What a way to wake up. Mud says, I was excited for the mean one, but it kind of looks awful. Like I said, just kind of like looks like one of those movies where you're just going to have to sit down, maybe have a couple of drinks, and then watch it. So Ashton says, my birthday is next Tuesday, December 6th. Well, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. I'll make sure that next Wednesday, that we say happy birthday to you in our episode that we have on December 7th. So happy early birthday to you. I hope that you have a great birthday.
Yeah. Happy early birthday.
Blu-ray Addict says, what's up, guys? What is up, Blu-ray Addict? Let's see what we got. Oh, this is a good one. Blu-ray Addict, what do you prefer, Pearl or X?
X
for me too. I liked that movie. I liked Pearl a lot. I did like it a lot, but X is the better movie in my opinion. So
X is just more of my style.
Yeah.
Slasher.
Yeah. And it just felt like a classic slasher. Like it felt kind of like one of those like slow burn classic slashers, which I like. So Brandon, thanks so much for the super chat. Brett stole my Marvel line. What Marvel line? Wait, did Brettman say something here? I missed that. I'm not seeing that here in the chat. What Marvel line are we talking about? Curious. Brettman says my mom's birthday is Friday. Happy early birthday to your mom, buddy.
Happy early birthday. Everyone's birthday is coming up. What the heck? My brother's birthday is the 10th. Wow. And then my sister's is the 30th.
And then yours is the 31st. Dang. And then my sister's birthday is January 7th. And then my birthday's on January 13th. So
my mom's is the 15th. My cousin's is the 11th. And my aunt's is the 16th.
Wow. Wow, that's a lot. John Carpenter's birthday is also on the 16th. So John Carpenter's birthday is January 16th, and then we fast forward into February, and then my mom's birthday is February 15th, and we jump into March, and my dad's birthday is March 4th. So I know just all of the birthdays crammed into one area. And then Abby's birthday just passed. Hers was on November 15th. So
jeez.
Yeah.
My dad's is the 7th. His mom's is also the 7th. My aunt's is the 2nd, I want to say, of February. So, a lot of birthdays coming up.
Yeah, that is a lot. Lots of stuff happening. And Tana says, did you finish all of Chucky season 2? No, I've made it to episode 4, and I'm not going to lie. This season is a struggle for me. I'm riding the struggle bus getting through this season. I liked the premiere a little bit. I didn't hate it. Episode 2, didn't like. Episode 3, didn't like. And then I got like halfway through episode 4 and I fell asleep during it. So I don't know what was going on with the production of season 2, but I've seen a lot of people reviewing it saying that they just don't like it, or I could tell based on their thumbnails that they just don't like it. So yeah, that's I don't know when I'm going to finish this. I will finish it eventually, but yeah, it's just not one that I'm really fond of getting through right now. So my hope is that Don Mancini kind of circles it back around for season 3. So because I enjoyed the first season quite a bit. So Mike Johnston says, I bet I'm the oldest one in the chat. Bet people didn't know I was 46, except I feel young because I exercise a lot. Mike, I hope to be like you when I'm that age and exercising a lot. I like doing it now. I hope that I keep that energy. But wow, 46. That is awesome. Thank you so much for being here and watching this show. I'm so glad that we have you here. So thank you.
Yeah. Maybe I should start exercising now.
Because Destiny is like, I want to feel good when I'm 46.
I already feel like shit right now, and I'm 23. That's because I have back problems, though.
You have back problems?
Yeah.
What's up, Raymond? How you doing, man? You got to go to the do the back extension machine at the gym. I would love to. It. Got to strengthen it.
I think I just should go to a chiropractor, honestly.
Probably. You should go get that checked out. You should go get that checked out for sure. Blu-ray Addict says that Chucky Season 2 is basically Seed of Chucky 1.5, but I still had fun with it, but it had a lot of issues. Seed of Chucky, I don't really like that. I could see where that would be Seed of Chucky 1.5 because of characters that are in it and whatnot. But Carlito says, go live during the premiere of your movie. Are you talking about My Special Boy, which is now streaming on my channel? I think that it's actually premiering on my channel right now. Let me look. That might be where some peeps are heading over to. Yeah, there's 11 people watching that right now. Heck yeah. So people could either be in here or watching the movie, which is currently playing. So Byron says, are you excited or nervous for Saw 10?
Neither. I'm nothing.
She's indifferent.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Did you watch the trailer for Cocaine Bear? Looks like a lot of fun. No.
I did.
I've not. Cocaine Bear?
Cocaine Bear. It's about a bear that does a bunch of cocaine and starts going crazy.
What?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I didn't watch the full trailer. I watched a little bit of it up to the point where they're in a tree. Because bears can climb trees. So that's as far as I got.
That is absolutely insane. Interesting. I'll have to watch that when we're done with this. Oh, The Nun 2 is coming out next year also. Which yeah, I don't really know. So yeah, absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. Byron says I'll be 23 this year. Heck yeah. I'm going to be 27. 27. I'm only 3 years away from 30.
Why do you scream so high?
I'm not gonna lie, that was like that came out way different than I thought it was going to. So yeah,
that one night.
Yeah, except I don't think we were on stream when that occurred. So Destiny is about to go back and watch this on repeat in her head. She's about to go back and watch this just over and over. I'll tell you exactly where it was. It was like right at about the 1 hour mark. So there you go. If you need to see that. Yeah. Brettman says, enjoy them while it lasts, Braden. 30s is definitely different. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to it. I've seen all the TikToks where it's like, me in my 20s and they're partying, and then you get to 30s and you get out of bed and your back cracks and you're farting. I'm just like, oh man.
Sick.
Yeah. Brandon says, what the fuck, Braden? I'm older than you. I'll be 30 next year. Dang. Yeah. It's gonna be 27. The fact that people are shocked that I'm not in my 30s right now kind of makes me sad. I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
That one lady, remember I don't know if you saw my tweet at the birthday party, thought I was 14. And I was like, no, I'm 23. And she was like, oh my God. And then proceeded to tell everyone at the birthday party she thought I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, cool. Thank you. I was not happy. I felt actually really self-conscious about that, though.
Yeah,
like, I can't help it.
14's crazy. That's insane.
14. I was like,
yeah.
I've gotten like 16, 17, 18. 14?
Yeah, 14 is
I'm gonna meet Joseph Quinn. He's gonna think I'm 14.
Yeah, that's insane. Mike says the older you get, eating healthier and exercising is so important. I actually just finished a marathon this year. So I actually am running a half marathon next month. So in January, on January 15th, I'm running a half marathon. So
really?
Yeah.
On my mom's birthday, you're gonna run a marathon?
On your mom's birthday, I'm running a half marathon. Yes. So I should actually say it's not a full marathon. It's only a half of one. I know. I'm so sorry.
What am I going to tell her?
You're going to tell her that Braden can't make the barbecue. You got to go up to her crying. You got to be like, Braden can't make the barbecue because he's running a marathon.
He's running a marathon. And she's going to say, who is Braden?
Yeah, I know. She's going to be like, I'm sorry, who?
Who the fuck are you talking about, Destiny?
And then
I can't.
And then that's going to be me going, she doesn't know me.
You with the barbecue.
I'm just gonna show up with the barbecue and be like, well, guess what, Mrs. Faulkner, you don't get any of this.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's not my mom's last name.
Well, guess
and
what?
that's not how you fucking say it.
I always just try and say it incorrectly. It's like I make an effort to say it incorrectly. It's pretty bad. I'm sorry. What do you call it? Art says, which trilogy do you like, not including the sequels, Halloween 2018, Saw, Scream, Friday the 13th, or A Nightmare on Elm Street? I gotta say Scream. Scream.
Wait.
I like the Scream sequels a lot.
Yeah, Scream.
Scream.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. But let's see here. Byron says, we only got time for a few more questions, guys. So if you guys have a few more, then let us know. But we're going to start winding down here. What would you guys feel if Jordan Peele made the People Under the Stairs movie? Would you guys give it a shot? I like Wes Craven. Wes Craven did People Under the Stairs, right? Yeah, I was just making sure. I like Wes Craven's People Under the Stairs a lot. I'd be open to Peele doing it, but I'm not gonna lie, I very much enjoyed Peele's original work. So seeing him tackle something like that might be interesting. But I trust him. I think that he'd be a good man for the job. But so to answer your question, yes, I would give it a shot.
Me too. I haven't seen the original. So
Blu-ray Addict says, thoughts on Radio Silence rebooting Escape from New York. Makes me kind of nervous. Has that been confirmed? Has that been like announced that they're doing it? I have no idea if that's been announced or not. But if that is going to happen, then hey, all the best to them. I do like John Carpenter's original one though, so I definitely think that as long as they do it justice, I'd be okay with it. Byron says, Braden Destiny, you guys should check out the novelization for Halloween Ends. It's better than the actual film. I do have the books Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills. I just need to buy Ends. Actually, I should do that when I go to Barnes & Noble next. I need to do that. Denise's question. Let's see here. Where's Denise's question? Is this the question, or they're going to be a Jason season on Peacock's? Okay, yeah. So this is this I think is a question. They're going to be a Jason season on Peacock's Crystal Lake. Do you think that there's going to be Jason involved in it?
you're asking me?
I am asking you.
I don't know. Maybe like young Jason. I don't know. I don't know how the legal shit works, really.
Yeah. Well, they have the rights to everything now. So I do think that eventually...
Oh, really?
they have the rights to the whole thing.
Oh.
So my thought is that Jason will make an appearance eventually in the series for sure. I think that the first season, I know that they're doing more of a prequel, and then Jason will probably come. He might be in at the very end of the first season. And then season 2 will be Jason. Or a continuation of some sort, like to one of the already existing movies. Goodreal says, any TikTok recommendation since you guys live on TikTok? I don't know. I just send TikToks to people that I see fit. Like if I come across one, my For You page is always all over the place. So, Brett, man, once I actually have something, then I'll let you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like my For You page is like my favorites. I'm trying to think, what would be my favorites? I love the person that cleans rugs. Very satisfying to watch them clean rugs. There's this older man that makes milkshakes for Milkshake Mondays. Pretty cool. He does a lot of desserts, and he even did like tomato soup. So pretty cool. I like food stuff. I don't really have, I think, favorite TikTokers though. I think the best TikToks are the ones from people that don't have a lot of followers. Those are usually the funniest ones. And then I watch a lot of Eddie fan cams still. So right now it's all Eddie, Wednesday, random food stuff. Yeah. Cleaning shit. The woman that does the free cleanings that I told you about with the scrub daddies. Love hers too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mine's very, it's all over the place.
Yeah. Well, I send him a lot of sports ones on like football and everything. So those are pages that I recommend because they're like funny and they keep me engaged like with what's going on too. So
I send Braden spider ones. Every spider
which is unbelievable. It's like I honestly am like, why am I getting this? I at least hope it's going to be entertaining and you know.
It's just a spider. I always send Mia the sad ones of Eddie dying. And then she'll just be like, I'm not watching that. But I'll keep sending them to her.
Yeah. I'm just going to stop. Honestly, I'm going to be like, why
if
do
I
I
have
need
to see it, so do you.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
we were talking about earlier.
Fair enough.
We got to see that fucking burger.
So, yeah. But, all right, ladies and gents, we are coming to a close here. I see some people already shifting over. I have My Special Boy opened on this page, and I see 5-star saying, dang it, Braden, you should have pushed this premiere back until the stream ended. What the shit? I'm sorry. Okay? I didn't know that people were going to go over there. This movie's been out for like a month already. Now it's just now coming on my channel. But, yeah, guys, Destiny, any closing thoughts or anything on tonight?
Thank you for watching.
Thank you guys for being here. We definitely appreciate you guys, and thank you for being a part of the 1-year celebration. I look forward to doing a whole nother year. And what are we got to talk about what we're going to do next week. So thank you guys as always for watching. We do seriously, we do this because we love to do this. And I know Destiny and I bust each other's balls a lot on the stream, but you know, it's all in good fun. So, seriously, this past year has just been a lot. I do wish that this landed right on our 50th episode. I think that would have been really cool, but because we're on 48 right now, in 2 weeks we got 50. But I know just a couple weeks short, but yeah, thank you guys as always for watching. Look forward to more videos very soon. And if you guys like this, don't forget to join this channel on its journey to 15,000 subscribers. And you guys can head on over to check out My Special Boy, which is currently streaming on my channel. Have a great night, guys, and we will see you guys later.